And so there was like a lot of backlash around like, oh, those people at Facebook are clowns, like they don't know how to write software and everything.
We thought that React probably had no future outside of Facebook.
This recent social media post by Rahul Pandey, co-founder of Taro Community and ex-Meta staff engineer, really caught my attention. In it, Rahul shares the story about an engineer from Khan Academy who back in 2013 got hired by Facebook because of her open source contributions to React. Naturally, I was curious and dove into research, and what I found was mind-blowing. This engineer didn't just contribute to open source, she actually saved ReactJS. Let me tell you the story of Sophie Alpert. Sophie Alpert's journey in tech is the stuff of movies, an inspiring narrative filled with passion, innovation, and leadership. When we think about engineers reaching the heights of people like Zuckerberg or Musk, the odds are staggering, maybe 1 in a billion. But Sophie's path shows us what every engineer truly aspires to. Not just a successful career at top companies, but real, lasting contributions to the community. Sophie's story begins in Colorado. Her parents, both familiar with coding, nurtured her love for technology from an early age. While other kids were reading comic books or novels, Sophie was reading computer manuals for fun. That's how deep her passion ran. By middle and high school, she was creating websites using Dreamweaver, coding personal projects, and even doing freelance work. Her skills were evolving fast. She later went on to study computer science at Carnegie Mellon University, but the traditional classroom wasn't cutting it for her. Sophie craved hands-on experience. So after a summer internship at Khan Academy where she developed interactive math tools, she made a bold decision. She dropped out of college to work there full-time. At Khan Academy, Sophie's contributions were pivotal. She helped develop educational tools that transformed user experiences, reinforcing her belief that practical applications beat out theoretical knowledge any day. But it was her transition to the React core team at Facebook that marked a defining moment in her career. There's a fantastic documentary by the YouTube channel Honeypot that goes into this transition in detail, and it highlights just how instrumental Sophie's contribution were.
I was building an interactive math question editor at Khan Academy, and it was something that had a very component-oriented architecture. I was trying to use Backbone.js at the time. I converted my entire code base that I was working on at the time over to React. I think it ended up being less code, and it was easier to understand, and it was faster. Pretty quickly, I said, okay, I want to keep using React, and I ended up deploying that to production, my rewritten code, and that was, I think, the first production code using React outside of Facebook.
Her perspective from Khan Academy and just being outside of Facebook was so valuable, so helpful.
Sophie started as someone using React externally, then sort of moved on to being someone who contributed to React Core externally, then became the most significant contributor to React Core.
And so determined not to do what we had done previously, where we hired folks from the open source community, and then they never contributed anything back. She became the first ever open source recruited member of the team.
And as they say, the rest is history. Today, React is the most popular web framework in the world, and its influence only continues to grow. Sure, open source is a community effort, but it weren't for Sophie's contributions and her fresh perspective back in 2013, React could have easily been just another big tech failed experiment. Throughout her career, Sophie has been vocal about the importance of side projects. To her, these unstructured projects are the ultimate test of creativity and problem solving. They are where real passion shines and often lead to breakthroughs that traditional work can't always offer. Sophie Alpert's story is a testament to following your passion, breaking norms, and carving your own path in tech. She shows us that real-world experience can often lead to industry-changing contributions, no degree required. If you like this video, please give it a like and share this with your network. Thank you.